Did you guys ever consider bringing in Old Man Rogers for a cameo?
It was discussed.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, your one-stop spot for all things major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and more. I'm Chris, and today we have a very special episode, as I think it's possible that we do know where Captain America, Steve Rogers' Captain America, actually is. No, I don't think he's dead, I don't think we've seen the last of him, and I don't think he is retired. I'll go over this entire theory as well as some proof following from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and some interesting quotes from the head writer of the series, Malcolm Spellman. Big huge congrats yet again to YouTube user Teague, who was the winner of the Captain America Shield giveaway. We announced it live during our podcast on the Cosmic Wonder channel last night, and he has been contacted and will be receiving his prize. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, one, to be a part of the community, and to join in on the conversation about some really awesome movie and television news that we do on the channel daily, and also so you can be entered already for some future giveaways we will be doing here very soon. So, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, Captain America, I don't think we've seen the last of him. And I want to start you off with a new quote that has just come from Malcolm Spellman, the head writer for Falcon of the Winter Soldier, when he was asked whether or not it was ever even considered to have Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, make an appearance in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. To which he replied, and it is described as hesitantly, "It was discussed. I think, I don't know. I am officially saying I don't know."
Did you guys ever consider bringing in Old Man Rogers for a cameo?
It was discussed. I think. I don't know. I'm officially saying I don't know.
So, as you just saw there in an interview with Yahoo Entertainment, he was very quick to say it was discussed. I don't know. I'm officially saying I don't know. So he tripped over his words a little bit here, but there is something important to take away. If what he was saying when he originally came out and said it was discussed, this demonstrates that Steve Rogers is still alive. Now, of course, this isn't a perfect theory because it's possible it could have been a flashback or a memory, but with as quickly as he turned around and said, "No, my official response is I don't know," I think it was probably something a little bit more than that. Potentially some encouragement that Sam definitely would have been able to use during this season where he struggled with a lot of different issues, and some other factors that Steve Rogers definitely could have helped Sam out with throughout the season. All of that definitely makes it seem like Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, and Captain America are still alive and out there somewhere. I also personally believe this because I don't think Marvel and Disney would have skipped an opportunity to have a Captain America funeral. The one we had for Tony was, although quick and brief, extremely emotional and put a rest to the character. Now, Chris Evans and Steve Rogers haven't had that opportunity just yet, and I think there's a reason for that. There's no way they would pass on the opportunity to put an end to that character, pass the mantle on to Sam, and just call it quits. I think there's more there, and I think Steve Rogers is still out and about and working for the government. And here's why. Throughout the season, multiple times it was mentioned, almost in a joking manner, that Steve Rogers was on the moon. This happened in the first episode, the third episode, definitely the fifth, and definitely the sixth episode. It was mentioned multiple times, and when somebody asked Sam at the beginning of the last episode, "Who is he?" and he replied, "I'm Captain America," yet again it was pushed on us with the question, "I thought he was on the moon." So, my theory and what I've gathered based off of this quote from Malcolm Spellman, who accidentally slipped up a little bit telling us that Captain America is still alive, and all of these push in nodes that maybe Captain America might be on the moon, even though it seemed like an overwhelming joke, I think it's possible that he is working for SWORD. And although he might not be on the moon specifically, he's definitely in space and potentially working side by side with Nick Fury to continue the protection of the planet Earth. After all the things that Captain America Steve Rogers saw during Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, I just don't think it's in his DNA for him to kick back in a lazy boy and live out the rest of his days at peace. He went back in time and he had his life with Peggy Carter, but we know she's dead, and we know that Captain America has lived back up to this point where he gave Sam the shield. From there, it's possible that him and Nick Fury rendezvoused off to space to the SWORD spacecraft, where we know he is from the Spider-Man Far From Home post-credit scene, and I think he's helping prepare the Earth for any other celestial attacks. There are few people who have lived as long as Steve Rogers, and there are even fewer who have the combat knowledge and intelligence that he has been able to gain through generations of different types of wars and fighting, including against aliens and Thanos. He has a lot of useful information and knowledge even as an old man, and is probably very capable of helping S.W.O.R.D. become the most efficient and most defense-capable unit possible. And I could see Nick Fury reaching out to him and asking for his help as they prepare to protect the Earth from any other unknown alien sources that could be coming to cause issues for Earth as we know it. So I do 100% believe it's extremely possible that Captain America, Steve Rogers, is actually in outer space right now with Nick Fury helping prepare for its defense. Now there are a lot of rumors going around that we'll be getting a new Captain America and another new Captain America, one being Captain America 4 that will follow the new Captain America, Sam, on his journeys becoming Captain America, and we even heard today actually that a lot of the issues that Sam is going to face will be with him being a black Captain America, and that's not going to go away. So we know we're going to see more of him as Captain America, potentially as a new leader for the Avengers, but there's also rumors that this other Captain America movie is going to be for Steve Rogers. Now I think this will probably be him going back in time, and maybe we'll get to see what happened when he was back in time returning the stones, and we'll finally get to see that entire story of what happened. Because I don't think he's going to be Captain America in space, I think he's going to be old man Steve Rogers in space with a little bit of authority, some super soldier serum still kicking in him, and a lot of knowledge on how to be a super awesome soldier. But overall, it's hard to say. I just don't believe Captain America, Steve Rogers, is dead and we didn't hear anything about it. Now, I know a lot of people think that during that heartfelt moment when Sam was talking to Bucky and kind of becoming Captain America during Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he mentions Steve is gone. A lot of people think he's dead because he said he's gone. What else does gone mean? I think gone means out of the picture. He's not involved with the Avengers anymore. He's moved on to bigger and better things, retirement maybe even, but I don't think gone means dead. Again, I emphasize, I don't think Marvel would miss out on the opportunity to have a Captain America funeral for Steve Rogers and put that character to bed with the proper respect that he's probably earned over the first 10 years and the Infinity Saga. And that's why I believe we have not seen the end of Steve Rogers and his involvement in the MCU, and why I think through the entirety of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as they made jokes about him being on the moon, I think that was hinting towards a potential future where we will see Steve Rogers by Nick Fury commanding a S.W.O.R.D. Enterprise. This was a very fun theory to put together. I enjoy thinking that maybe we will see Steve Rogers one more time, even if it's as Old Man Cap, and potentially, like I mentioned, the future Captain America movie that we're hearing about that should be featuring Steve Rogers, where he might go back in time and we'll see him being Captain America then. All in all, let me know what you guys thought about this theory in the comment section down below. Do you think it's possible that Steve Rogers actually is on the moon, or do you think he's dead and we've seen the last of him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thank you to everybody who watched to the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, or entertaining, be sure to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check us out on Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. And I'll see you guys in the next episode right here on Cosmic Culture.